We have news coming in right now. Prime Minister Modi has tweeted and said that he is expressing his condolences to the people affected by this tragedy in Dharali, Uttarkashi. Along with this, I wish well to all the victims. I have taken information about the situation by talking to the Chief Minister Pushkar Dhami ji. Relief and rescue teams are making every possible effort under the supervision of the state government. No stone is being left unturned in providing help to the people. So this is the Prime Minister. He has tweeted, he has informed the public at large that they're doing everything in their power to help the people. Ankit continues to stay with us. Ankit, please continue with the train of thought that you had. Please go ahead, tell us what you were saying.
Yes, I was telling that it's a bigger ecosystem in which there are numerous fraction of communities and societies. For example, there are business included in this ecosystem. There are consumers, there are travelers. There is government which has a bigger responsibility, bureaucracy which has a bigger responsibility, and of course, the government needs will to take tough actions because a lot of time, whenever the government takes action, the businesses are impacted, and that also create remorse among the people and dissatisfaction, which may lead to reducing of votes to any particular party who's coming to the government. But in order to save the nature, we need to first at saving lives rather than what is impacting the business or not. And specifically, these fragile areas are need to be protected. And this was the same thing that we discussed during the Silkyara Tunnel incident that happened 2 years ago. And we had discussed numerous times, and the government has also confirmed and shared it is committed to bringing such measures that will also look into the carrying capacity of mountains. Now, recently, a measure was also taken by the government that in Mussoorie there will be compulsory registration by travelers, or if they do not register, then hotels will need to register for their guests. And the similar thing is being implied in Char Dham. And you can see that the similar thing is being brought in the Kachi Dham as well, because the Kachi Dham has been overcrowded over the past 2 years, and the gathering has swelled in the last 2 years and shoot up to. Hello.
Right, right. Please continue.
Yeah. So the gathering has swelled to around 200% of walk-ins, and a lot of people are coming to Kachi Dham to offer prayers to the revered Baba over there. And you can see that this crowd has been coming in after the COVID era, when the COVID era was passed and the lockdown was being lifted. People
Right,
have been traveling to higher areas, high altitudes. Religious tourism has increased. Whether
right.
you go to Narayan Mandir, which is famous for which is a revered temple, and according to mythology, Lord Shiva and Deity Parvati were married over there, and you can see a lot of couples in line over there. So
Right.
commercialization of Char Dham is causing these fragile hills falling down. Every day we hear some kind of incidents, and we show it on our television channels as well.
Right.
And even we discuss a lot about it. But the government needs a strong will and need to strong measure to take up.
Right. Ankit, in fact, if I'm not wrong, recently they had to put some sort of a barrier for the tourist heading to Mussoorie because of overcrowding. And they had to, earlier also, every time a tourist goes, they pay a little fee. But they had to increase the barrier because we see over-tourism in these areas, and because of over-tourism, we see over-construction as well. So this becomes a huge issue for the people. We are going to try and speak with Ankit again. We've lost him for a while now. But the issue here is that how can we save our hills and the people living in them? Right now, we know that the Prime Minister has condoled the deaths. He has also said that we are sending all possible help. The Home Minister has spoken to the Chief Minister Pushkar Dhami, and he has also assured that they are sending all possible resources. 2 NDRF teams have been sent by them. We know that at the location, the ground zero where this incident has happened, 2 teams of IDBP have already landed over there. They are helping the people who they can. They are rescuing them, evacuating them, taking them to safer ground, giving them medical attention. Apart from that, we also know that within 10 minutes of this incident, a team of the army was there and they evacuated about 15 to 20 people and gave them medical help. But the scenes that you see on your screen are shocking, where we see people running to escape. Let's also try and understand this river route that you see on your screens right now. On your screens, you see Dharali. That is the location where the cloudburst has happened. The upper reaches is Harshil area, where we saw from where this is said that the entire mud and cloud burst and the river of silt came from. Going ahead, you see Gangotri Dham. We've been speaking about Gangotri Dham. That is where a lot of tourism is headed. A lot of tourists who are coming go over there, and beyond that is of course Gomukh. But on our screens right now, as you can see, the visual of that very moment when this tragedy happened. People trying to escape, run away from there. The buildings you see over there, possible homes, possible hotels, possible homestays. So we know that in this area, not just local people are there, but also possibly tourists who could have taken a stop. As our reporter was telling us, this is the biggest market or biggest town before Gangotri Dham. So many people stop over there to buy whatever they need, or to take a rest, or to grab something to eat, or beverages. And that is what is a little worrying, that we will have not just the local peoples, but a fair population of tourists could also possibly be there.